Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zemo the Dad in DPS, and we are back with another episode of The Good, the Scrap and the Scrap, a series where I review weapons and see how well they put holes in freaks. This one was commented on quite a lot in the Script My Pants video that I got it in, so I thought I'd make a video on it and test what you guys were saying. But before we get into that, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. As much as Mars needs moms, Neptune needs dads. So Neptune needs dads. A bloodied, VATS hit chance, stealth field, alien disintegrator. Now the reason I am using this one in the way I'm using it is because you guys made comments that this weapon is in fact a stealth weapon. Let's test that out and see if you guys are talking a load of nonsense. Now, a point I would make about the alien weapons is you guys are all convinced that they're silenced. I am less convinced. I've used these weapons quite a lot, and I'm fairly certain that they are not silenced. Now, as you see in there, I have just taken out these super mutants, and what we'll do is we'll wait until we can get a good shot on the guy up here and see what happens. Now, as much as I don't think my sneak mode is too bad on this character, I'm not like maximum sneak. Now you're seeing this guy hasn't seen me yet, but the second I launch a shot, he's pretty much almost right on me. I can't fill any point in my head where I consider this weapon to be silenced. I think sometimes the enemies don't notice that you're shooting at them. I think that is definitely a factor, but I'm not getting like any benefit of using this weapon like it's a stealth weapon, because I just don't think it is. I genuinely think you just kill the enemies so quick because the damage output is so high. And that's the thing about this weapon, the damage output is damn high. I mean, look at that. Super Mutant completely minced in a matter of seconds. It is a powerful weapon, but I don't think you get any benefit from trying to sneak with it at all. I think you're better off just blasting your enemies into the ground as normal. I really do. Now, I'm not going to go into this build too much. It's a kind of bog standard rifleman build in general. There's nothing really important here. You know, bloodied rifleman is fairly similar to bloodied commando. You guys have seen it all before, so I'm not going into it any more than that in this video. Now you know where we are, you know who we're about to see, and you know that I'm going to shoot him in his freaking big old dumb head. It's Jeff, and once he is finished getting up, we're just going to blast him as much as we can. As you're seeing, this weapon completely slaps. Jeff is no match, and bloodied damage on this is actually really good. As with any time we fight the Mirelurk Queen on this channel, I wait until she is up, and I'm going to take out her spouts first using the Tormentor perk card. Reason for that is if she can't freaking shoot me with poison, I won't die instantly. But what you're seeing is this weapon is completely emasculating her. Don't get me wrong, this is a level 60 Mirelurk Queen, but it shouldn't go down that quickly. She dies very quickly to this weapon. It is powerful. And that's the great thing about the alien disintegrator. It hits hard, and it hits hard quick. So we are back in daily ops, and unfortunately it is cloaking day, which makes this a significant bit more awkward. Because we have to deal with these daft enemies that are going to cloak and uncloak at will. The insectoid enemies for the Scorched are also particularly annoying because since they're melee, I have to wait till they get close up. But you get the general gist of this weapon. It is going to kill things relatively easily, and I say relatively easily, it's going to completely slap them into the ground. It is very powerful per shot, and when you get your hits on enemies, you can kill them even just by shooting in random places. If you use VATS, you will be able to take them out with headshots fairly quickly, fairly easily. So it is definitely a weapon I would recommend in daily ops. Unfortunately, when you come up against enemies like cave crickets that do insane damage and you can't actually see them, and or they are not visible, it does make it a bit more awkward. But this weapon is going to do the job 9 times out of 10 when you're not using things that, well, you're not up against things that stack the odds against you. So that was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel further, you can buy our merchandise, as you can see on the screen, at the Teespring link down below, as well as our super thanks button on all of our videos. On top of that, we also have our coffee QR code on screen, and you can become a channel member. And on the note of the members, let's thank them. So let's start off by thanking the chosen Undad. We have Goldie, Dealfane Gaming, the BDP, Bubba Doodle Mom, Scott STV Archive, Philip Duda, Call, PT Buns and Peggy McKnight, as well as our Dad's Army members, Wyatt Blackburn, Rollers, me, Colin G, Matasbo, Numpty, Sickleman, James Colsrud, Prophet 7 Back, Country Boy Stevens, Reaper Gaming 92, Victrix, Evil Rat, Folivora Zanafra, and Blue Eagle Productions. So yeah, I was pretty much sold on the thought that the 2-shot version of this weapon was the most superior version, and I'm still thinking that, but at the same time the damage this weapon was outputting with the bloodied effect along with VATS hit chance was incredible. I think this is a very viable weapon and definitely one worth picking up if you have and using. Either way guys, I'll catch you next time in the wasteland.